Alright, welcome back. I didn't have a video yesterday because Planet Fitness, they don't allow me to film. They're very on point with that. Just got done talking to Jose for a little bit. I didn't start anything until I was done talking to people because I tend to get distracted. We're doing this plate loaded. We're gonna do them single legged. I feel like my left is behind, so I'm starting with my left, doing as many as I can. 35 is probably the most I'm gonna be able to do. Unless, like, it looks like it's light, but it really isn't. I'm really trying to focus. So I'm getting excited for what's coming up here soon in the next few weeks. But yeah, we got hamstrings and glutes. There's not going to be too much glute. I was told that my glutes are a little overpowering. I just got a lot of glute. Because when you squat and you do stuff wrong, your glute takes over. So I've been trying to fine-tune everything I do. And single legs on these are going to be the ideal. If I could get on the machine, it'd be nice, but there's somebody on it. So this would do fine. But we're going to do 35, first set. Let's get started. Hey. Come on. Alright, I'll probably add like a 5 on. I tried a 45, just put it on there and tried it, and I just couldn't move it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's add a 10 on. I'm not gonna take. All right, sure. I'll just take this off and put a 45 on. But let's go heavy. All right. I set my alarm to wake up at every day at like around 1 o'clock because I work third shift, so I don't get off till like 5:36. Last night I got home around 5:30, so that was cool. I set my alarm for 12:31, plenty of time to sleep, plenty of time to wake up and get my day started, and I slept through, snoozed all my alarms. Also got woken up at 10:30 though. So I was just woken up out of sleep and I was just so tired. So slept till about 2:30 today, got up, showered instantly, and then hit the road. I got my energy drink, and then the factory dropped some new merch. Factory, and it's got like a plate on the back. It's kind of cool. They haven't had a drop in a while, so I'm so excited to have it. But I'm gonna find me something to listen to here. And then we're gonna start. Left side. Switch. See if I can get a few extra on my left side. Okay. This pad like is right on my kneecap. It kind of hurts. It's kind of where it's supposed to be though. All right, let's. Our compound's gonna be the RDL, but I'm thinking about doing like a standing single leg real quick. All right, I'm going super light on these. Holy man, 100 pounds on here is wild. 20 pounds, just squeeze control. That's all you need. Try and keep full hamstring, left side of the lower back, so I decided to go back straight, and just focus. Take one hamstring curl, one more curl. But I'm gonna do some lying curls. I think that'd be good. All right, 2 sets on here. All right, so we're gonna do like a stretching hamstring type of thing where you're lying and it's full stretch. I feel like curls seated, I've done a little bit too much of that. It's time to start lengthening these guys out, start making them work. Let's see. start trying to slow things down, it starts getting hard. All right, let's go pose. All right. Hamstrings are so pumped. Like I said, no glute work. Glutes are overpowered. But oh no, let's get our posing in. Let me take this off real quick. This typically messes up my side chest and side poses. All right, let's get it. All right. The vacuum's gonna get better, I promise. Tomorrow I got arms and shoulders. Pretty fun day. It's probably one of my favorites, but I like everything. I love to train. I love training chest, and I love training quads, and then back, hamstring. I love training. I love pushing myself and figuring out what works best for me. And what I've learned is tempo, nice and slow reps. That line curl was back, 1, 2, 3, 4, back, 1, 2, perfect. It works perfectly. So you got to figure out what works for you, because that's what's going to help. And it's not always going to be perfect, but you just got to figure out what works for you. What works for this guy is not going to work for you. I learned that one out fast. Watching pros lift, it doesn't work. Like for them, it works a little bit different. It's all body. It's all biomechanics of the body and the function that you move at. And you're going to figure out that stuff doesn't work, and sometimes stuff will work. And the main goal is to not make it work. You can't force stuff. Things have to just work. They have to be working. So tomorrow, arms and shoulders, that's going to be Friday. I think Cole's going to be training. I don't know. Easy day tomorrow. And then Saturday would be chest. Sunday, I'll be going to a later church service. Sunday morning, 9 a.m. to 10:15 a.m. They're having an opposing clinic, and I've signed up, went to that. It's free. Why wouldn't you want to pros and coach and IFBB judges and pro bodybuilders to help you pose? They know what they're doing. They do it, and they know what they're looking. Judges know what they're looking for, and athletes know what to do. And it's free. And I went to one before, and it wasn't. I felt like I was I was not 18. I was younger. I was like 16, maybe 17. And things, the way that they were helping other people compared to me was a little bit different. So hopefully the Sunday goes a little bit different. But I need to talk to somebody that I'm pretty close with, and I did, one of my friends. And I asked myself, I have a question. Do I go to a later church service and go to the posing clinic, or do I say, screw the posing clinic, there will be more to come, and go to the church, or I go to church in the morning when I normally do? He said, go to the clinic, go later. And my response was, well, I won't have people to go with. And the one thing he said, and it really struck me, is it's not about the people you go with, it's you and God there. And I sat there, I really thought about that a lot last night. Because, you probably, if you go to church, you probably go with some people. And you get used to that. But what do you do when you don't have those people? And it's the same thing here. I normally have Cole with me, but what do you do when you don't have somebody to train with? And I think that's very important, of what do you do when things do not go through. And I know for me, I just do it. Stuff has to get done. Cole never wants to be on a bodybuilding stage. He doesn't have admiration for it. I do. That's the main goal. But it's also just being grateful for what I have. I feel like I'm such in a bad situation all the time, and I know so many more people I'm really close with, that things just happen that they just don't expect. And, you can't just sit there and be mad because you're not progressing. I know I'm not progressing because I'm not doing what I need to. If I was on a diet, maybe I'd be bigger. And I just sit there and wait. We finally, coach is locked in. I don't think I've talked about that. I think I'll just do that now. Do a little reveal of that, which, not really a reveal. I think it was bound to happen at some point. We were going to have somebody we were close with. It was either going to be Thomas, but Thomas is a little busy, so it's not going to be Thomas. But we're going to have Jose coaching. Jose's going to coach me for I don't know how long, forever, I guess. He's doing it for free, which is hard to come by, but when you're around people that really believe and they know you want it, they're willing to help out, and I'm so thankful for that. Now, the only thing with Jose is the language barrier, but that's why we have Google Translate, and we kind of know what we're saying. When it comes to bodybuilding, we know. We have full conversations about stuff, and it's fun. But yeah, Jose will be my coach starting in June area, June. He's gonna hook me up on diet. He said, holy, I didn't even look at this myself. That's pretty thick today. Sorry. But yeah, that's gonna be good. I think Jose's competing here in a few days. I'm gonna try to get that on video. It's probably gonna be on my phone, because places are very picky about camera. They say no camera gear in these shows, and yeah, that's probably won't end up good. So they can't tell me not to take my phone though. I need my phone, so I'll just record it on my phone. The quality won't be good, but you'll see the show. We'll talk a little bit, and if everything works out, we'll be recording on the phone, unless I forget and I'm just so locked in on watching. But tomorrow, arms and delts, I can't wait for that. See you guys for that.